10 Unknown Facts You Never Knew About Adolf Hitler. 1. Adolf Hitler was not a German citizen at birth. Due to the fact that we associate Hitler with his leadership of Germany during the Second World War and his ferocious defense of the pure-breed German people. It's simple to believe without thinking that he himself was born in Germany. However, his parents, Alois Hitler and Clara Hitler, are Austrian, and he was indeed born there. Adolf was born on April 20, 1889, and had 5 additional siblings, but only one of them survived to maturity. 2. The original family name of Hitler was Schicklgruber. Maria Anna Schicklgruber had an illegitimate son named Alois Hitler. Alois was born in 1837, but his father's name was not recorded in the baptismal register. Alois was first given his mother's last name, Schicklgruber, when he was born. Maria Anna was married to Johann Georg Hitler in 1842. Maria Anna died in 1847, and Alois changed the name of his father on his baptismal certificate to Johann Georg Hitler, in 1876 instead of Maria Anna. As a result of this, he adopted the last name Hitler, which is often spelled as Hiedler, Hutler, or Hutler. The term "one who lives in a hut" is probably where Hitler's last name was originated from. 3. He was severely hurt during World War I. Hitler is so strongly linked to World War II that we don't frequently pause to consider his ties to the First World War as well. He escaped to Germany in an effort to avoid enlisting in the Austrian army, but ended up fighting for the German army there instead. He suffered a shrapnel wound during the Battle of the Somme in 1916, and he was hospitalized for many weeks. He also survived a mustard gas assault in 1918, although he suffered a partial loss of vision and struggled for a very long period of time to recover from both of these wounds. 4. Hitler has always wanted to be an artist. Adolf Hitler had a childhood aspiration of being an artist, which was far different from the life he actually led. He submitted an application to the Vienna Academy of Art in 1907 and 1908, but both times his applications were denied. Shortly after his second application was denied, his mother Clara, who had been diagnosed with breast cancer, passed away towards the end of 1908. Adolf Hitler really struggled to deal with this, and he spent a good 4 years living off the streets of Vienna, trying to make a living by selling his artwork to onlookers, passerby, or strangers. 5. After Germany was defeated in the World War I, Adolf Hitler founded the Nazi Party. Hitler first joined a political group named the German Workers' Party, which didn't exist until the founding of Nazi Party. This was a little political group that was mostly made up of people who were disappointed that Germany had lost the war. Many right-wing Germans were angry, and the devastating implications of the Treaty of Versailles for Germany did little to quell their anger. Adolf Hitler quickly rose to the position of becoming the party leader and invented the well-known swastika emblem, due to their anti-Semitic inclinations and firm right-wing convictions. The party changed its name to the Nationalist Socialist German Workers' Party, barely 2 years after the war was over. As Hitler gave speeches and presentations around the country under this name and with a bigger and more larger following, the Nazi Party grew more and more powerful. 6. Between 1925 and 1932, Hitler had no nationality. In 1925, Hitler made the decision to renounce his Austrian citizenship because he hated the Austro-Hungarian Empire. This was a few years after Hitler decided to devote much of his life to defending a German empire and rose to the position of head of the newly formed Nazi Party. This resulted in him losing his citizenship, which prevented him from running for office and put him at risk of deportation unless he obtained citizenship somewhere else. Hitler was appointed administrator and German citizen in 1932 by the Interior Minister of the state of Brunswick. 7. Adolf Hitler loved whistling. The well-known song, "Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf," was one of his favorites to whistle. Hitler had begun to get the nickname, the Wolf, which is perhaps the haunting factor that made him prefer this song to others. Hitler whistled Walt Disney's "When You Wish Upon a Star" for dinner guests and friends as the Germans won smaller battles in the Second World War under his leadership. 8. According to experts, Hitler suffered from severe illness. Experts also tend to agree with the widely held belief that no one could have accomplished what Adolf Hitler achieved without having serious health issues. In addition to the suspected dementia and memory loss that Hitler may have experienced in his later years, Parkinson's disease is also a condition that he was likely to have experienced. This disease can cause the patient to lose their memory, impact their decision-making abilities, cognitive processes, and behavioral habits in addition to the physical effects, such as shaking. 9. Adolf Hitler always wanted to become a priest. Adolf Hitler had a dream of becoming a priest when he was younger, even before he desired to be an artist. He was a member of the choir when he was a little child and often attended the Catholic Church. Hitler took voice lessons to improve his singing voice so he could contribute more effectively to the church choir. The major reason for this effect was that Hitler's upbringing was heavily influenced by Catholicism due to the fact that his parents were very religious. But as he grew older and became an adult, he started to hate the Catholic Church. And it is undeniable that Hitler wanted the abolition of the entire Christian Church, despite the fact that he liked Martin Luther King and some aspects of Protestantism. 10. Adolf Hitler was a supporter of animal rights. Since Hitler didn't appear to be much concerned with other people's lives, it often surprises people to hear about this fascinating fact. For the rest of his life, he maintained a vegetarian diet, and he even made a significant effort to pass laws protecting and promoting animal rights. After the Second World War ended, and life in Germany returned to normal, it is said that Hitler planned to introduce laws that would significantly decrease the quantity of meat consumed. Today Hitler became one of the most infamous names in the world, and everybody has probably heard of him. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.